Hello and welcome back to Trash or Treasure, the video series where we go into games blind to see if they're any good. My name is WWDadman, you already know that, and this is the prologue for 1666 Amsterdam, which just got revealed during Summer Games Fest. I guess we're just gonna start into a new game here and see what this is all about. Oh, nice. We're going from the menu screen directly into the gameplay. I like when games do that. I liked when frickin' Pragmata did that. I like when this does it. The frickin' is there mouse smoothing? Sorry. Controls. Camera acceleration off. Deceleration off. Yeah, that was exactly it. Thank you. Yeah, better. Still looks like still is laggy for some reason. Like this isn't. Sorry. This is really not well done. Put that in the middle. Better. Maybe it changes. R. E. Uh-huh. Use Lux to enchant torch. Hold to concentrate, aim. Floating red leaves. Okay, good. Now it's just completely unusable. Aim sensitivity actually back down, thank you. I feel like this is... Yeah, no, this is really not made for mouse control. This is horrible. Like, what are these controls? Did anybody ever try playing this with a mouse? That was the camera sensitivity was what I wanted to do. Aim sensitivity can, like, go down. That's better. That's better. Okay, yeah. Well, that takes way too long. Okay, ignite a torch. E. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like they didn't make this for frickin' mouse and keyboard controls. Like, this is horrible. Put that back down a bit, but... See, the fact that the stick stuff is here. Camera acceleration speed. And deceleration speed. You know, how about I just set these to 100 and then put this back on and on? Does that help? Kinda? Hello. Analyze the cats in the sacred tree. The spirit, a whisper from across the void, a touch from the netherworld. The spirit holds many secrets. Okay, I can just switch between them now. Okay. Sure. This is freaky.
Please come in.
Professor Lucas?
Yes. Yes, and you must be Cleo. I'm up here. Please join me.
Be right there.
Okay. What? Expert in paleography. Okay, cool. Interesting that there's a track option. How do you get up there?
You may find it interesting here.
Oh, here.
Pleased to meet you, Professor Lucas.
The pleasure is mine, Cleo. I'm glad you called.
Were you looking for something in particular?
I was, but my intricate classification system failed me once again. You know, this is the exact spot where I met your father for the first time.
Really?
Yes, he was looking for essays on Rembrandt and other Dutch masters. His arms were brimming with books. He could barely see in front of himself.
That sounds like my father. Yes.
I recognized myself in his eagerness to learn. The same eagerness that brings you here, I suppose.
Oh. Yes. I have the letter he gave me. Could you have a look?
Absolutely. Let's go to my desk. So how's my dear friend Aaron?
You called my father a friend.
Of course.
He never talked about you before giving me the letter.
I was devastated when he told me about his condition. I'm sorry, Cleo.
He told you. When?
I saw him about a year ago. He warned me that you were going to call when you were ready.
Oh. I guess he told you a lot.
Not much more. He is a very private person, as you know.
That is a very interesting, like, walk along with somebody mechanic where they're actually stuck together like that. Haven't had that, like, ever. Where's your desk, by the way?
Let us settle at my desk, just there, by the fireplace. Now, let's see that intriguing letter.
I can't read past the first line my father wrote. And then there's this last part at the end. Both are in English, but everything else is... I was hoping you could help me. I've never seen anything like this before. The writing seems to be hidden behind some sort of veil, and there's movement in it. It's like something organic.
You're absolutely right. I've only seen this once before. I have a 300-year-old manuscript that has the same protective layer, which means that this letter is from the Zandaris tribe.
Zandaris?
Yes. It's a very ancient tribe. I wonder how your father got this letter.
Can you decipher it?
I'm afraid I can't. But there is a tome in here on ancient writing that mentions the Zandaris' protected communication. Although finding it may be a bit of a challenge. I think I might have stored it a little too well. The library's registry should help.
I like when subtitles don't match what is said. I mean, if you don't know where your own books are, that is really weird. Where is the fucking directory? There.
Have you checked the ancient writing system section? The library's registry might help. It's right there in the center.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ancient and forgotten civilizations. That's section 2. To the left of the staircase that I went up first. And ancient writing systems is section 6, sorry. Roman numerals. Section 6 being to the right behind me. I mean, I guess I'm gonna check those two first and then we'll see. Nothing? Good. Other side of this. Yeah, I'm still gonna look at this first, sorry. Okay, then the ancient writing systems it is. Which is like this here. Why would that fall out of the... Okay, yeah, good. No, that's fine. Ancient civilizations, limited information exists regarding the Zandaris tribe, with its origins tracing back to the pre-pottery Neolithic period, 10,000 BC. More recent references of the Zandaris emerged in the 14th century, alluding to the tribe as secret society. Surviving accounts suggest that certain members of the tribe were in possession of a distinctive object known as the Heparin. When the Heparin was adorned and directed towards protected information from other Zandaris members, the beholder was purportedly able to decipher their meaning. The nature of the Heparin remains unclear, but it seems that the heparin itself was concealed within an object that appeared unremarkable to casual observers. Great! Awesome!
What did you find?
Protected Zendare's information was only decipherable through an object. Something called a heparin?
Yes, of course.
So you've heard of it before?
I thought it was a legend. It varies depending on the source. I've never seen one.
They said it appears as something unremarkable.
I wonder, has your father ever given you something other than the letter? Something like a key or a pendant?
He gave this to me when I was a child. But I don't think it has anything to do with...
That is definitely
I don't
exactly
see how
that
this could help us
heparin.
decipher a language.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It doesn't work.
It's all right. Aaron has thought this through. There must be something that we're missing. Something to activate it, maybe.
What makes you so sure that my father was behind this?
Would it really be so surprising?
I just wish he had told me more before he...
I understand, but this is his way to do so. Aaron made sure that we would meet in this very room. He's a brilliant man. None of this is coincidence. Have a look around. See if there's anything that piques your interest. Something only you could notice.
Well, have a look.
Did you know that my father donated a bust of Rembrandt to this school?
I didn't. I'm afraid to say I never paid much attention to their donors.
That must mean something, right? I know he loves this school, but...
I'd say follow that lead. There's a section in this library dedicated to Rembrandt.
Ah.
The Rembrandt lead makes a lot of sense. There's a section on Rembrandt and the Dutch Golden Age up on the mezzanine. You should take a look.
Dutch Golden Age and influence of Rembrandt. That's 14. That's the back of the upstairs on the right. Good. If you go from like up there, good. That's fine. That's doable. I wish I could go faster. I like mystery puzzles, so this is definitely something I'm enjoying. This should be it, right? Not? Rembrandt. Yeah. Aha!
Anything here, but I do know he would have wanted you to look into Rembrandt. You should take a look at the section dedicated to the master.
Cleo, you're close. This text is from an old acquaintance. I trust you will know what to do. I can't read those runes, but hey. I can move faster. You call that faster, motherfucker?
My father left me a note.
Wonderful.
I don't understand it, but my name's on it.
Let's see.
Do you know what these symbols mean?
It seems to refer to a special tool. A sacred tool, most probably, and blood from, I think it specifies lifeline.
Blood from a lifeline. I remember. from the hand.
Ow. I mean, I find it incredible that you just go ahead and cut yourself based on that. What the fuck?
That's it. That's the Hiparan. Aim it at the letter. Are you all right?
Yes. It's...
Cleo, if you're reading this,
Papa?
it means you're experiencing Nux. It's this dark energy you can feel through your guts. Don't worry. It's yours, Cleo. And you'll become its master.
Uh-huh.
You're my daughter, Mabel, and I love you deeply. I once promised to tell you everything about your mother. This is it. But not the way you were expecting. Take these words as a guide to prepare you for what's coming. It all started on December 30th, 1999. I was with Agnes, my girlfriend at the time. We were in Amsterdam for the year 2000 celebrations, and we had a room in a pretty cool hotel. I thought we were turning the page on a year, a century, a millennium. But it was more than that. We were standing at the beginning of a new cycle. And you, Mabel, would be part of it.
Okay. Interesting.
Everything starts with Agnes, as far as you and I are concerned, Cleo. But in fact, it's hard to grasp how ancient this story is. Agnes was different. An old soul, yet joyful, always surprised by life. From the very beginning, it felt as though she already knew me. It was awesome. Agnes had planned something for us in our room that night. Some of her belongings had already been delivered. Ancient artifacts. I was fascinated. Truly, I had no idea what Agnes had in mind. But you know what, Cleo? I didn't care. I was in love. I never questioned Agnes's actions. She had a way of making me feel important and wanted. Needed, even.
This is a really weird frickin'
As we walked to her room, I
walk.
felt a new kind of excitement. Impossible to describe. I didn't yet know I was about to lose my grip on reality. As you'll see, Mabel, losing my grip on reality is an understatement. The truth is, I never had a grip on anything at all.
This is a really weird walk
The
to a
closer we
room.
got, the more something stirred in my veins. Nothing unpleasant. More as though the city's canals were running through my body.
This is really weird.
There was something electric about Agnes. A force emanated from her. A force I was about to discover. All in all, what awaited me in that room never felt threatening, Cleo. Deep inside, somehow, it always felt as though I'd been chosen. Agnes went directly to the bathroom to put on her magic touch, she said. She didn't need any, in my view. But she was being literal, I guess. Could you set up my relics the way I told you to? She asked from the bathroom. I had to rummage through a chest, a shelf, even her bag to find those things of hers. So old they were. Unsettling.
Okay. Anything? Yep. Locked. Oh, there's the bag.
Did all my mirrors get installed? She asked. Yes. They had been placed around the bed, and the bed had been moved. Even now, I don't know how, or by whom. When everything was ready as Agnes requested, she came out of the bathroom. She was... I have no words to describe what followed Cleo. It felt ethereal until I lost the thread.
Okay. Motherfucker, why are you writing your daughter a letter where you're talking about your weird kinky fetishes? Like, seriously?
I woke up or something. I'm still not sure. I was a cat, Cleo. Yes, you read that well. I was a cat. The room was like in a nightmare. Agnes was floating, literally, and seemed frozen in time.
Yeah.
Of course, I thought I was dreaming, but not for long. It was too real somehow. I could feel the fur on my body.
Huh? As a cat holds to concentrate on blue. Okay.
My senses were heightened. Everything I saw or heard became a voice calling me. Go further, and you'll see. Go further, and you'll see. The further I went, the more real my sensations became. Yet the world around me felt increasingly surreal. It was scary, disturbing. But something was definitely calling to me, from what seemed to be the other side. And then, in a forest, yes, a forest, I knew it in my bones. It was someone calling me. A woman. Things were blurring together, Cleo. My cat spirit, a thirst for freedom, for leaping onto anything, and my pull toward her calls. And I saw her, frozen in time, like Agnes in the room. And my cat spirit again, a need to size her up.
Okay.
Then it happened. For a brief moment, I became fully feline.
Welcome, Patarazzi. Welcome, Aaron.
Aaron? You know my name? We talk? I can talk? I was in shock, Cleo. Nothing made sense.
Yes, you are my union. My Patarazzi.
I'm a cat.
Of course.
But what?
Did no one tell you about the ceremony? Where you come from?
What? No! What do you mean?
It matters not for now. I'm Noah, the Collector. Those are the Zendaris. Follow me, and I shall explain anon. We've much to do this night.
It was the only thing I could do anyway, Cleo. That woman, Noah, she seemed like the only one who could clarify all this.
Is this the end of the prologue? So, I gotta say, the prologue to this very much was in no way related to the main gameplay of the game, if you look at what we just saw in terms of gameplay. But, yeah, that's definitely interesting. Apart from the, like, very hard to configure mouse controls, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is definitely gonna get a treasure rating. I'm not sure whether I'll eventually get around to playing the full game, because there's already way too much stuff I want to play anyway, but yeah, definitely gonna keep that on my list. Especially after I actually know what the main gameplay of this actually looks like. Like, I'm probably gonna, like, look at some reviews. But yeah. So much for this. I will see you for the next treasure. Till then, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more. My name's WWD Admin. Bye.